Yeah. Alright. This is such a long hashtag. Lord. Con. Yes. All right, everyone. What's up, everyone? Happy Tuesday. We here Tuesday. Host chat live. Yes, got my Americana shirt on. Shout out to the GAP. They're not Yeezy yet. Hallelujah. You guys, renewable energy shirt. I don't know if y'all can see that. We support very much progressive policies in this house. How's it going, everyone? We're here, EJ and DJ from Host Chat Live. We're doing a quick check-in with you guys to just talk about what is on the hashtag, which is National Voter Registration Day. That is today. We are live here via Restream. And, you know, we just wanted to chat with you guys and let you guys know the information that you need in regards to a day like today. It's very important. You know, as I mentioned, the hashtag is super long. And as a marketer, I am very offended by that, but we'll talk about that on another time. I might do a blog about that because I'm just like, national, it's too much, too many letters. Hashtag should be short, simple. I can say it in a breath of fresh air. No more syllables than two. That national voter, it's just like too much. I can't. I'm sorry for that. Just trying. Okay. It's like, it's a lot when you're tweeting and sending out information. So before we get to everything, how was your day today? I'm sure you put pictures on your errand runs, and you know. I was down in Midtown today. And it's in New York is not a shithole country, no. Well, no. As they say, everyone's leaving and moving. Yeah, and no anarchy. And, okay. Everyone is okay. It wasn't dangerous to walk on the train or bus. I felt safe. Right. Had a Starbucks. Okay. I haven't had Starbucks in a long time. Yeah, me neither. I've been drinking my coffee at home, and yes, we have Bustelo. Did we have Bustelo? Okay, because we switch between now. Sometimes we like Bustelo, sometimes we like the other one. We don't know the name, but we know it's cheaper. Okay, Bustelo. It's definitely Bustelo. Yeah. So basically, like I said, today is National Voter Registration Day. You know, right now we're tuning into Mr. Charlie Exile with his fantastic album Lingo. You guys hear that in the background. We open with the track Pussy Cunt. You know, got over 200,000 streams. Shout out to you, Charlie Exile. People are supporting out music. Mr. Weekly Top 40 giving all these eyes over here and whatnot. Maybe Charlie Exile will pop on there. We'll see. But so today is a interesting. I don't tell you what to put on, by the way. I just slide a suggestion every now and then. But I listen to everyone's suggestion, not just you. Yeah. And some people hound you, but that's another conversation. Some people don't know how to promote, and they just keep play my song. Okay. But yeah. So with voting, this is interesting because I was talking to my dad about this last night. And just explaining to him how important it is. And, you know, almost 60 years ago, Black folks just got the right to vote with the Voting Rights Act. Before, you know, women got the right to vote. Obviously, men got it first. And, you know, my dad wasn't aware of what happened when Black men went out to vote the first time, which is documented by a lot of historians, and we were getting killed. Just to
just to
we were getting killed for existing at one point. So
right.
Why is that a shock?
Right. I mean, he wasn't shocked that we were getting killed. He was just shocked that at the voting, at the ballot, going to vote, and I was explaining to him, and he was just like, "Wow." And it's interesting.
We get killed for going to the store for Skittles.
Right.
I don't know what the shock is all about.
Well, he wasn't like shocked. He was just like
explain for your father.
Well, yeah, I have to because I don't want him to see he
said he was shocked. So.
Yeah, but I don't want to see that his jaw was on the ground. He was just like, "Wow, I didn't know that." And I guess that's shock, right? So, shout out to Coca-Cola. So, and I explained that to him, and he was, taken back, and just that, the right to vote is something sacred, and should be in this country, and like it's also something that I don't think we talk about enough, and I just wanted to come in today and just spread some information for everyone, and just talk about what voting means to me, to us, and how everyone should get at least another friend of a friend to maybe register to vote. A lot of people don't know about information and stuff, and that's one of the things that I want this show to be a platform for is an information for specifically for our community, for the LGBTQ plus community, but also for our allies as well, people who aren't so in tune to being as politically savvy as they say, or just really just politically in tune. I don't want to get too elitist with the language there, but I think it's more important than voting is more important than I would say any other aspect of our lives. To me, it's more important than having children. It's more because you have children, you still have to vote to protect your children. It's not so. It's like voting is just like brushing your teeth in the morning. It is something that we have to practice on a continuum, and not just one time every 4 years. Like a lot of people don't vote down ballot. A lot of people don't know about down ballot. A lot of people don't care about down ballot, not realizing that down ballot affects you immediately, especially with the more local it is, to mayors, assemblies, city council, the people who put the legislation to the mayor. Like, so it's just interesting on, the conversations that we need to have as people. So I want to just do a quick drop in, and I mean, would you agree? I mean, it's
it's your job as a part of a democracy to vote.
Right.
I mean, I just don't. I don't know why this is so complicated for people. That if you want to live in a democracy, then you have to vote. Mm-hmm. You just don't give it to whoever you vote for one time every 4 years, and then you just go off and do nothing. You gotta vote every single time that you're called to participate in democracy. And you can't really complain if you don't.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you don't show up, then nothing happens. So just it's part of democracy. So
right. You guys see I put on the screen here. You could text friends, all caps, to 26797. That is a text code where they will, give you information based on where you live. You can find out voter information as well. And I agree. I agree with you. Like, it's definitely, and during right now, it's like it's more imperative that people get out. And
I think the hard part for people is just keeping up on who to vote for. I think is the hardest part, is because sometimes it's not they're not going to be everything you want, and so or sometimes we just vote either one party, with just a party voter, or you just trust that party will put forth the best candidates. But I mean, to be honest with you should know. I mean, specifically your local, at least your mayor, at least your city council, your district, your district attorneys and things like. I just think that if you research stuff that has to do with your healthcare, your, like how can you have children and then not be participating in making sure they get funded? You know what I mean? So that's why you have to do the census. That's why, you have to do these things. Like you have to vote so that your kid's school gets funded correctly. So that you get, Black history added to the curriculum. If specifically, if, you're noticing that your child is not educated on, stuff that's happening. Like,
hey, we got my aunt watching with us. Hey, Aunt T. Hey, Aunt Lily. I see her watching. Here on Facebook, guys. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Periscope, which is Twitter. People don't know what the hell's Periscope. It's Twitter. Welcome to technology. So we're live streaming multiple places right now. And like I said, we just wanted to check in real quick, let everyone know what's going on. Today is National Voter Registration Day. So if you are not registered to vote, if you know someone who may not know about their registration, you guys could text that information to them, send them that information, and let them know, tell a friend to tell a friend. And tell us your thoughts. What are some of your concerns? I mean,
why wouldn't anyone vote this year of all years? Even if you didn't pay attention to anything that happened, like you didn't know anything that Trump did, you don't know. All you know is that you had to stay home. You only got $1,200 of a stimulus, $600 of unemployment. Not everyone even got that. So your life has not been great. Like I don't know whose life has been great other than people who are scamming and doing their scams, doing their things. Like most people are not making money. I mean, if you work for what is it, Amazon? Yeah, they're busy, but are the workers making any real money? Like, okay, they're making maybe an extra overtime. Like I've worked in the like in the warehouses and stuff, and they're not making a lot of money, even if they're making $15 an hour. Everything is more expensive now because stores have to raise prices. Things. There's added on tips, extra tips that are added on because and taxes. So it's like I don't understand who's not interested in voting. I just unless they're scamming and making their money or they happen to be some 1%er, and most people don't know 1%ers. Maybe if they're in the stock market, but how many people know people that are actually doing stuff in the stock market? So I mean, I just don't understand. Like that's if you don't care, then you just don't care. Then I guess you don't care that he's funding her hysterectomies on immigrants, so that he sterilizes them. Like to constantly create generational trauma is I don't understand why no one.
I just need people to see my Michelle Obama.
You want to see
you see Michelle Obama right there?
You need to read the book
next to AMC. My Michelle Obama. I just wanted to make sure that's in the view. Okay, yes, you're right. You're right. Right.
Yeah,
and it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, and we hope that doesn't continue. But one of the things that I want to talk about real quick before we sign off here is the census here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the census looks like. And it comes in something like this is one of the things that comes in the mail. So, but you go to my2020census.gov, which is very simple. I'm going to put it in the it's 10 questions, right? Simple 10 questions.
I think not even that many. It may be even 5 questions. Like it's just simple. There's no names, no nothing like that. It's just asking you male, female, the ages of the people in the house. That's really it. They just need to know numbers and people. That's it. Numbers. You're just a number. Okay?
Yeah.
You're just
and I know a lot of people have issues with this because the government tracking you and all this nonsense. First thing my father said.
The government tracks you anyway.
Thank you.
They have your social security number.
Social security number, the cell phone
the big tech. They know everything that they want to know about you. That's
everything.
Check out the Social Dilemma. You'll understand.
This is the back of it. You see what it says in the back of it? It says your response is required by law. And that is true. It's required because everyone get counted so that way we know how to allocate the funds right. If we do not fill out the census, guys, there's a possibility that certain states could lose senators. Okay, because they based on the population.
And then you want to know why your local schools are crappy, why your kids are running around in the street because they have nothing to do after school.
And this is what it comes in the mail. It comes in here in the mail like
it's not the kids' fault. It's the parents' fault that's not participating in democracy. Stop blaming the kids.
This right here is the absentee ballot, guys. You guys can go apply for absentee ballot, and I'm going to give you the information in just a bit. But it's very important that we continue to as you said, to participate in our democracy, because we only have one democracy.
That's what you're here for. I mean, that's why you're in this country. And it's funny and it's ignorant that immigrants that come here know more about their country than the people that are born here. And that's just a shame. It's like you can't continue to go through your life just thinking it's all about you going to work and checking in to work and hanging out with your girlfriends or your boyfriends and stuff, or hanging out with your boys. It's like you just need to carve out that time. Like there's just that one day that you need to, and during that time, you're just paying attention to what's happening. You don't have to watch hours and hours of news programs and read hours and hours of magazines and newspapers. But you do have to find a source, a trusted source that you can get your, some quick information. What's going on in the world? All right, cool. Let's move on. I understand what people say. It's a lot, especially when you got kids, you got bills, you got life. People are sick. We've got over 200,000 people dead. So I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of funerals and people are going through trauma.
That is the current number with the COVID crisis, guys. 201,000 people dead.
Coronavirus related, and just to dispel that rumor, there's this idea that that's not COVID. It is COVID. It's the same thing as if you had a pre-existing condition. If
you are immunocompromised,
and then you get COVID, that attacks your immune system. Then that gives you the chance that you may pass. And the fact that there are people that are healthy that all of a sudden pass.
That's why. It's a serious thing. Thankfully, knock on wood, we experienced an issue, and thankfully, you are better, and I am COVID negative. Again, knock on wood, guys, because a lot of people, it goes worse way. Yeah, I got tested.
I didn't know you were negative. Okay,
you didn't know I was negative?
I thought you were.
Look at that! Breaking news! I'm negative.
I thought you were positive, but just not.
No, my test came negative, and I guess that's why. I don't know. That's negative. But
already our social distancing in the house has been working.
Well, right now we're not social distancing with no mask, but we're about to log off. So, guys, you see right there in the background, that is our website, hostchatlive.tumblr.com. It's right there in the right there in the marquee. hostchatlive.tumblr.com/voter-info. When you go there, guys, it's the whole links of voter registration info. You can register to vote there. You also can sign up for an absentee ballot if you, like me, want to do by the mail. You mail early and find out your information regarding that, depending where you live. But hostchatlive.tumblr.com/voter-info. You will see everything that you need on there, guys. Everything that you need regarding voter information. And also, you also will have, there is a site that I want to share with you guys real quick. This site right here, this site is headcount.org. And now with headcount.org, as you guys can see, you can find out all your information there regarding your mail-in registration deadline. You can find the election deadline, everything, presidential primary deadlines, everything in there based on states from Alabama all the way down to New Mexico, all the way down to what Z? We got Z? No, I don't know. Anyway, but all the 50 states, you guys can get all your information there. As I said, I want us, Host Chat Live, to be a resource for our community, not just LGBTQ+, but also our allies, people that support us. Black lives do matter. Black trans lives matter. All Black lives matter. Yes?
I think since the Supreme Court
it's about to be
disrupted.
Yeah,
so
let's just say that.
I think that once people realize that all of your rights are about to be taken away and manipulated, I think that's also another reason to participate in democracy before it's no longer democracy.
And that is the honest truth.
Then people who don't want it to be that can win. So as we see, they're winning now. They're about to change the court. So.
And that is the main page on the website, hostchatlive.tumblr.com. That is what it looks like, guys. Again, you put hostchatlive.tumblr.com, you put /voter-info to get the voter information. But you can check the main site, check what we post on there. A lot of YouTube videos, a lot of extra stuff coming, including live blogging. I'm going to be doing some live blogging next week during the debates. So follow us at hostchatlive.tumblr. Follow us at hostchatlive on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We'll be back with a brand new episode this Saturday, episode 2. We are back with season 3. I'm EJ. This is DJ. You can follow me at EJP CEO Corner. You can follow him at Just Do Dirty 2. He will explain that. Follow us at Host Chat Live and find out more what's going on with that situation. And we will be back on Saturday. See you guys.
Bye.